A fine afternoon in store for us in St. Louis. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you're looking at two guys here getting their second opportunity here this year. Mixed results, as you can see, in their first turn, so we'll see what's in store for them in this second time around.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order will read like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Brandon Phillips will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now a ball hit on the first pitch out to Peralta at short. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number one. So Phillips retired here to start things out, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Zach Cozart will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along, 68 at first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike him out.
One pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Lee will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Joey Votto will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Way outside. 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. John Jay will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now a ball lined to the left side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Too high, ball 3.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result? Just an easy ground ball.
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Mark McGuire will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Grounded to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 after 1, no score. Jay Bruce will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game.
Water! Get the water here!
First pitch to him. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Molina will watch this one in for the first out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Chris Heisey will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Todd Frazier will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First offering on the way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yadier Molina will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Yadier Molina.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season. An even 300 average, 22 home runs, and 94 driven in. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball is gone. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Johnny Peralta will be the batter.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Mark Ellis will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Come on, let's get a hit. Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
batting 9th, pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright digs in at the plate. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now.
Side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Ryan Ludwig will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1.
Here we go, Cardinals!
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Brian Pena will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Go. Cut this guy down.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And here's a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Ellis. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Homer Bailey will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw over to Ellis will get to force at second, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. To the second baseman, Phillips. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Michael Lee will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Too low, 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Mark McGuire will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Here we go, Mark.
Sliced down the line at first. A dive and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds nothing. Zach Cozart will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Zach Cozart.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Hot dog here. Get the hot dog here.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Hard hit towards center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woohoo!
Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Chris Heisey will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Bruce on first. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Well hit to right, but foul. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this one will wind up as a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Matt Holliday will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
All right, Matt.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's running towards second, and this is hit hard on the ground towards short. 1 away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
St. Louis, yeah, woo! All right, St. Louis.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-1 now. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And you know, once you see this ball get down in right center, I was thinking this is a run easy. But that's a nice play to get to it quickly and fire it back in, and that'll wind up forcing that runner to hold on at third base.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
And one of the things he's been real effective at so far is coming right after guys. But now he's looking like he doesn't really want to challenge here.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Cardinals.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Adam Wainwright will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Out of play. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real plan. I mean, he's in over his head, and it shows.
John Jay will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Bring 'em home, baby!
The 1-1 home. Fouled straight back. Slice down the left side, but foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Todd Frazier will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
For the Reds, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Let's go.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This is sharp. Oh, and that's off this. No, he'll get to this one. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth.
Now batting, catcher,
Brian Pena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. This is lined into left field, and Holliday will have to play it on a hop. It's a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Homer Bailey will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, I think the phrase here is 1's an aberration, 2 is a trend. And sure enough, hey, he's got himself a 2-hit ball game.
Brandon Phillips will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Come on now.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Matt Carpenter will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And reined in 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Michael Lee will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now this one's hit sharply past Bailey on the mound, and it'll get on up the middle for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Mark McGuire will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Swinging a hard liner to short. Phillips for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Zach Cozart will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Joey Votto will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now a hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
On the ground, softly towards second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Yadier Molina will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Heisey has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Matt Holliday will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And no offer by Holiday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jonathan Broxton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jonathan Broxton.
Johnny Peralta will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the first pitch. Runners off for second. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's running again. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Mark Ellis will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, That's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Don't go down looking.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Oh, no.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Adam Wainwright will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bruce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Chris Heisey will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Chris Heisey.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Todd Frazier will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Low for ball 1.
What are you watching?
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-2 pitch. Ball three here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Brian Pena will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-0. John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Michael Lee will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Get the runner to second. Go yard.
Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Up high, 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. Mark McGuire waits on deck. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Mark McGuire will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Here we go.
And there's no doubt Broxton really bringing it, and it's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Brandon Phillips will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Zach Cozart will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Look out, watch for movement.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. J.J. Hoover is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
J.J. Hoover.
Yadier Molina will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Matt Holliday will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Come on, you can throw it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 1-1 to Peralta, and he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Right center field. He goes the other way, and he'll have extra bases to show for it. Around third and being waved on home.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as he finds a gap for a double.
Sam LeCure will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 63, Sam LeCure.
Mark Ellis will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. For Peralta, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Adam Wainwright will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Fouled back. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Joey Votto will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer, so don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with this pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And Holliday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 32.
Well, just their fourth hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and it winds up going for a double.
Jay Bruce will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here he comes on 2-2. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw by Ellis, and there's one gone.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Chris Heisey will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And this will wind up a sac fly and an RBI as the shutout goes by the boards here in the 9th.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Todd Frazier is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller. It's strike one. This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop, Peralta. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
You gotta like the work rate out there. 2 pitches, 1 out, 1 save, and 1 tight victory for the guys. Hard to do it much better than that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-1. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, the winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Homer Bailey. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.